Hello again, welcome, Chodesh Tov, and happy Father's Day. Today we're on Daf Kuvav, and before we start to go into the details in the halachot, I want to share with you a small brief joke. There was once a person that was amazed. He came to the rabbi and he told the rabbi, you can't believe what I saw. So the rabbi asked him, what did you see? I saw a beautiful white pigeon going through the window, coming down on my white, beautiful table on Shabbat. And Rabbi, I really want you to explain to me, what does it mean? What is the significance of a white bird landing on a white, beautiful table on Shabbat? So the Rabbi just told him, it just means that your window was open. And he tried to teach him, don't try to explain anything in spirituality and something hidden. Many times you have to know the reality. Many things you need to do 1 + 1, right? So why am I sharing this story? Because the halacha that we want to focus today is Tzeidah, hunting on Shabbat. Okay, hunting on Shabbat, and so it's connected with this particular bird. And we're going to talk about what happens if you allow to close the window after the bird goes inside. That's for the next shiur. That with this shiur we want to be focused on the principles, starting to discuss about hunting. We have to know that the first principle thing is that in the Torah, it's only forbidden to hunt an animal that you want to use it for the sake of the animal. For instance, you want to use the flesh, you want to use it for eat, you want to use the skin. That's the particular animal that in the Torah, if you catch him on Shabbat, you're transgressing the halacha of Shabbat. But if you are catching an animal that you don't not for the sake of the animal, that you don't want to use this animal, you have no use, and this animal usually nobody hunts for. For instance, let's say flies, that nobody is using the flies, we're just hunting, we're just catching them because they disturb us. So in that case, you're not transgressing the halacha in the Torah, but in the Rabbanan. Now, what happens on Shabbat that you have flies or mosquitoes especially that disturb, and you're concerned that they're gonna sting you on Shabbat, so you want to get rid of them. Open the window doesn't help. So Chacham Ovadia comes after his discussion in Kol the Poskim. He comes with a beautiful solution. He says that we can use the poison spray against mosquitoes, but you have to be careful not to spray them directly on the flies. We have to spray them on the sides and open the window. And in that case, you're not sure that we're going to kill them, and therefore we're not going in the category of psik kasher. Psik kasher, as we explained many times, it's something that definitely will happen, 100% will happen, but you have no intention of doing this particular malacha, but a different result. Yeah. Here we're not sure they're going to die. We call it davar shalom mitkaven. In that case, you're not sure that it will happen. Another thing we need to be aware, we need to know about, is hunting human being. Now that's a big discussion of Nenezer and of Shlomo Zalman. We just bring the conclusion of Chacham Ovadia, and some halachot that will lead from that is we have no problem of hunting human being, children on Shabbat whatsoever. Therefore, if somebody wants to leave his house for 5 or 10 minutes and he wants to lock the door, he has children inside, he wants them to be safe. So Chacham Ovadia said you can close the door and go for 5 minutes and then come back. We're not concerned about Tzeidah. But Chacham Shlomo Zalman, however, says that if a person is catching a human being that has mental problems, is not well mentally, that person, we are still concerned that you are transgressing the halacha of Tzeidah, because he's a human being, but still human being is defined by his brain, by his knowledge, and that person doesn't have this kind of a understanding in life, and therefore we have kind of Tzeidah, and therefore it's forbidden. Another halacha I want to mention is about opening a trap mice on Shabbat. That's forbidden, even if we know that the mice will not come directly and be trapped in that trap, still we are not allowed to do on Shabbat. What we're allowed to do is Erev Shabbat. If we open this trap on Shabbat and Erev Shabbat, and we leave it this way on Shabbat, and then the mice comes inside and he gets the cheese. In that case, in that particular case, it's allowed to do on Shabbat. We're not allowed to take out the mice, only if somebody has a cat. Yeah, I know many people that have cats, and he wants to give this mice to his cat. In that case, it's like food for the cat, so we are lenient in that case. But if he's just throwing out the mice that what's usually people do, that case we're not allowed to touch this particular mice until Shabbat is over. Thank you very much for listening. Chazak u'baruch. Amen ve'amen.